Hello everyone, thank you for connecting with me today. I'm still doing the Morgan-GREER Tarot in a 10 giveaway. Make sure you follow the rules in the description box below. When I reach 2,000 subscribers, then I will give away this lovely deck. She's sleeping right now, but she will be back in other readings. As always, thank you so much. Thank you for the likes, shares, comments, subscribes. Thank you for the personal readings. Thank you for the donations. Thank you just for reaching out, emailing me. I love connecting with everyone. Group therapy, can't get enough of it. You're awesome. Please keep in mind that these are general readings. We are here to learn and to grow and to ascend on our spiritual path. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Without further ado, let's get on to your general readings. Hi Sagittarius, welcome to August. I can't do the karmic wheel readings. I love that spread, but it just takes a lot out of me and I want to whip these out. I'm a little behind schedule and I just want to get them to you. But I think the karmic wheel readings, the karmic wheel spread will appear in some other shape and form, but that is no concern to you. Let's start off this reading with your angelic messages, and you have our Archangel Raphael, excuse me. I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. So perhaps you might have got, I'm hearing like sports injury, like if you're a runner, you may have like sprained an ankle or got a shin splint or something. So maybe you're healing through that. We also have, these kind of go together, which is funny. Teresa says, time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. So for those Sagittarians who this is speaking to, if you do have an injury or an illness or something like that, some sort of physical ailment, and we'll see with money, health, and career how this is playing out. But sometimes I feel like we get sick or we get hurt, right? We break a leg because God wants us to slow down, right? So this is a time to take a time out, to take a rest, and perhaps you are going through a physical challenge, some, again, sickness or injury, and it's a result of you like going and doing so much and taking on the world, right? That the universe had to step in and slow you down. It happens to the best of us, I think, with all these retrogrades, especially with Mars retrograde. I've just been so like zapped of energy and I've had to slow down, and it's a little annoying as a cardinal sign who wants to go and do and meet her target to slow down. But I appreciate the lessons in all of these planetary forces. Let's see what the tarot has to say. We have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is single lady, independent woman card. She don't need no man. She got the house. She got the car. She gets her nails done. She eats good food, drinks good wine, and it's very self-sufficient, independent, pays her bills. This is someone who has cultivated a sense of identity and personhood and independence, and they know who they are, they know what they're worth, and anyone else is just a bonus, right? So this is a good place to be in. This is, if you're single, then this is you like knowing who you are, knowing what you want, and you won't settle for less because you have all that you need around you, and anything or anyone that comes in is just adds to your worth, right? The next card in the deck is the Ten of Pentacles, and that is usually, to me, more like a family sharing resources with someone. So you're only going to let someone in if they can add to your coin, right? If they can add to this abundant lifestyle that you've created for yourself. I love it, but it's all about self-worth and knowing your value. I love it. I love it. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Kind of jumped the gun on how I'm doing these readings, but hey, whatever. So the Wheel of Fortune obviously is a card about karmic cycles, good luck, your luck turning. I see the Wheel of Fortune as Sagittarius a lot of times because you guys are ruled by Jupiter, which is good luck, you know. So I feel like you're really feeling in your element despite maybe having these physical challenges or illnesses, sicknesses. Let's see what your affirmations are. We have patience. Ha ha ha! Like I was saying, with the whole like getting sick and getting ill, we have patience here. Let me read it for you. You can... Congratulations, you've been granted more patience. You may start using it right away or much, much later. Waiting a long time is the sort of option now afforded to you by greater patience. Can you believe it? Look at this. You're still reading and you haven't started getting annoyed yet. I actually have started getting annoyed yet, so maybe I need to work on my patience. Imagine how this patience will transform your life. Imagine how easy it will be to go to the post office. So, during this time of waiting, during this time of respite and relaxation, taking time out for yourself, healing anything you need to heal, even if it's not physical challenge, Archangel Raphael is here to help heal any sort of emotional pain too. And emotional pain can manifest into physical pain too, right? Like if we stress a lot, then it raises our cortisol levels, and then we end up carrying more fat in our system, especially around our belly. Just little things like that, right? If we stress enough, then we could stress ourselves into a heart attack, right? So you are healing physical challenges right now, and it's helping you cultivate a sense of patience. If you don't have patience already, but I'm feeling there might be some impatience because you're a fire sign, and you know, fire is active, fire wants to move. So if you are stuck on the sofa with a sprained ankle, it might be a really hard challenge for you, right? What about your money and your money, health, and career? We will find out after this ad. In your money, health, and career, we have the Bone Collector reverse. So the Bone Collector is about wounding we had in childhood. So you could be healing a childhood wound, you know, that has resurfaced. I want to read from the book for you. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I bumped. No, don't start with me. That's my dog letting me know someone's at the door. Okay, the Bone Collector says, the past has a way of repeating itself when you haven't learned the lessons inherent in the original situation. You're faced with this now. The Bone Collector is here to challenge you to see yourself as a whole being and not one who is perpetually trying to heal an old wound. You'll repeat the past if you don't reclaim the things you believe were lost. So yes, this is definitely healing a past wound, kind of like the stories we tell ourselves over and over again. The information you seek lies in your history. Familiarity, in this case, isn't an invitation to dance the old dance once again. Instead, it is a call to retreat and choose differently. The Bone Collector has a message. If you got what you did, you'll get what you got. Her warning is delivered with kindness, for she has deep love and respect for you. She will protect you. So this is just about our internal narratives that we tell ourselves. Sometimes, a lot of times actually, they're self-sabotaging thoughts and just repetitive things. Because this is money, health, and career. It's funny that it's Bone Collector in money, health, and career. So this could actually be some of you breaking a bone. Let me know. That's so unusual. Or having like bone cancer. I wish you well if that's the case. Or something to do with a bone sprain. I keep getting sprained. So it would be really interesting to see if you guys are dealing with like bone health issues. That would be, or like osteoporosis or something. In any case, you know, bones could also be like, you know, we have the Wheel of Fortune here, and I kind of see Sagittarians as gamblers, so it could be like throwing the bones like dominoes. I don't know why I get that. But in any case, whatever you have told yourself over and over again, now it's time to let that go. So maybe you, like, and I'm just giving this example, but maybe you broke a bone, so you're bedridden right now, right? Like you can't go running anymore. And you are cultivating this sense of patience, but in this process, you are, it's causing you to slow down and go within and think about those old wounds. So while you are healing physical challenges, you're also healing emotional challenges that you couldn't deal with because you were always on the move, always on the go, always in motion. Like the wheel is always in motion, right? So I think you have an opportunity here to tell yourself a different narrative than you've always told yourself, which could be, because it's money, health, and career, it could be, you know, I'm never going to get that dream job. They're never going to pay me. The man has it out for me. Corporate, you know, MFers trying to screw me over, stuff like that. So if that's the case, if you have suffered wounding in your career and in your finance, then now is the time to take on a more abundant mindset. Now is the time to take on an attitude of your luck is changing and that you're on top. I paused for a second there because I noticed a wheel here. It's like a clock. And we also have the wheel of fortune. So we have a wheel. You can see all the numbers. It's like a clock, right? So the wheel is turning in your favor. We have the wheel of fortune here too. This is more to me like things orbiting in the right time, like things coming into alignment, because we have the zodiac wheel right here, right? And then planets right here. Jupiter, Scorpio. Whoa! Jupiter is in Scorpio. That's crazy. It's like aligned right here. So you might want to check where your Jupiter is, because Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and so that's a very prominent planet in your life. But Jupiter is in Scorpio right now, so find out in your natal chart how that aspects the transit right now. Let's see your other tarot card. We have the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is a card about daydreams. It's a card about illusions. It usually shows 7 different cups, and in each cup it has like a different story to tell, right? In one cup it can be snakes and dragons and scary stuff, right? And things that bring you agony. And then another cup, it can be a beautiful rose. It can be someone coming back from the past to sweep you off your feet. It can be glory and, you know, ruling over with this crown. So you never know what's in, there's just too many options, right? And I think Sagittarius is a lot like that. I'm Sagittarius rising, so, and I have a lot in my chart. So it's like sometimes we, you know, ruled by Jupiter is the most expansive planet. It's about expansion. And so when you have this expansive look on the world, it's like anything is possible, right? And it's great that anything is possible, because it means that we have more chances to win, right? But it also increases the chances of everyone else. And I think we can, like a lottery, right? If you are 1 out of 3 people playing, then you have a 33% chance of winning something. If you are 1 out of 1,000,000, then the odds are much smaller. So the Seven of Cups is about narrowing down options, narrowing down, you might also have a lot of, you might have also been doing a lot of daydreaming as far as money, health, and career goes, because we are talking about that. But so you may have been toying around with, you know, should I drive for Lyft on the side or Uber? Should I sell stuff on Etsy? Should I do this? Should I do that? But now you are narrowing down your focus, because sometimes whenever we spread ourselves too thin, whenever we put our eggs in different baskets, we can't focus our attention on one thing, and so nothing gets, nothing can come to fruition. Nothing can, if you're putting, okay, so we're talking about lottery odds, right? Let's say you have 10 different things that you want to do. If you spread your eggs into different baskets, then you're only putting 10% into each basket, right? So whenever you narrow down your options, even if it's just like 2 things that you're doing, then that means you can put 50% into that and then 50% into another basket, right? So if you, and especially if you narrow it down to 1, then you're putting 100% into that venture, right? So spreading yourself too thin, having too many options is only going to result in like half-assedness, basically. maybe that's part of the lie that, or not the lie, but part of the, like, wounding your healing is being overwhelmed with options, being overwhelmed with possibilities that you never give 110%. We have romance. I like it. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. Get it? So we have the Four of Swords reversed. If you are separated from someone, then this is a time where you might reconnect. If you have had a lull in, or like a drought, like if you've been committed to someone for a long time, if you've been in a serious relationship for a long time, then this is kind of coming back together, but it's only a result of being with yourself and knowing like what you want, right? So whenever we know what we want, we can express that to our partner, and we can give them, like, this woman knows her worth, right? So she knows what she can give to others, right? Romance is about giving to others. It's about, like, surprising others with our inner magic, right? And so you have had to go within and cultivate a sense of inner magic. And so I feel like the Four of Swords is a card about rest, and it's funny that we have rest up here, patience. We've been talking about rest, right? So the Four of Swords, because it's reversed, it can mean coming out of rest, or it can mean not getting enough rest. So if you haven't broken a bone, for instance, you might have to, like, take it easy, give it a rest, because you won't heal otherwise, right? And if you don't heal, then you won't be this, like, person of value, and you can't, like, give romance. It's like I'm feeling like this is connected to, like, spreading yourself in different baskets. Like, if you date around, let's say you have, like, 3 people you're seeing, then again, you can only give 33% of who you are, right? And so it's like half-ass romance. But if you narrow it down to one person, then you can give 100% to that person. But in any case, the Four of Swords is rest and relaxation, so you might want to, I'm trying to think of something, like, romantic you can do that's, like, restful. If you do have physical challenges, right? I mean, even something simple as, like, dinner and a movie, you could, like, write love letters, stuff like that. But I would be mindful about working too hard. I would be Sorry, it shut off. I don't know why it does that, but rest and relaxation is needed so that you can be 100% you, so that you can get back to your 100%, so that you can put your time, effort, energy into 100%, and then get the wins, right? Get the Wheel of Fortune, get that romance, get the romance that you deserve, right? Get 100% back on your 100% return, right, on your investment. Let me know if that resonated with you, Sagittarius. I love you very much, and I will see you next time. Bye!